Let's talk about Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman on Dark Horse Comics. If you are a fan of the television show American Gods, this comic is definitely for you. I haven't read the book yet, but this is the comic book adaptation of the novel. In the first few panels, we are introduced to Anansi the Spider as we begin the story of this book. After that, we cut to a scene where Fat Charlie is sitting at a dinner with his fiancée talking about his past. He tells her a story about a prank his father pulled on him on President's Day and told him he had to dress up like his favorite president. Not only did he pull the prank, but his dad went to school with him and watched him as he humiliated himself in front of everybody. He tells her another story about when his mother was dying and that right before she died, his father appeared in the hospital. His dad came with a whole ass band throughout the hospital, and yes, we know he looks just like Steve Harvey. His mom said that it was because of that she was able to live for a few more weeks before she finally passed away. The young boy didn't believe it, but that's a whole nother story. They're about to get married, so she tells him she wants him to invite his daddy to the wedding. So he calls the only person he knows on his aunties, and sure enough, she's been looking for him. His fiancée jumps in the conversation trying to tell her all the good news because she's excited as she should be, and then his auntie says, "Take me off speakerphone right now, Fat Charlie. You know what's about to go down." He learns that his dad is dead, so now he has to get his stuff together and go visit his father's funeral before it's too late. We then forward to a scene of his dad's last moments. He's at a karaoke night, getting down, doing his thing, impressing all the white ladies and having a blast of a time when he up and has a heart attack and dies. The last thing he does before he passes out is mistakenly grab the lady that he was dancing with earlier by her chest, cause a little commotion, and that's how his dad dies. So now here we go. Fat Charlie is running late to the funeral. He runs up to the gravesite and just starts spilling all his business, talking all kinds of bad about his dad and all these things that he went through. Everybody's looking at him like, hey, that's kind of out of pocket. And then he hears a lady calling his name, find out he's at the wrong funeral, of course. So now he goes back over to where he's supposed to be. He starts putting a little bit of dirt back into the grave for his father. Day turns to night. It starts raining. He says, I'm not crying, it's the rain. They go over to his dad's house. He sees all his dad's books around. He gets mad. He throws a little temper tantrum, but the auntie reminds him, you got to be careful and respect your father because he was a god. And that's the end of book one. If you're familiar with this whole series, you probably know what this is going to go. Can't wait for the rest. See y'all soon.